welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. So this is your September 2018 reading. There's also a bonus reading up next door, which is the how does your ex feel about your readings. If you're interested in that reading, check it out. I'm using for your reading today the Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti. Love this guy. And is it a guy? It might be a girl, but it sounds like a guy. This person's illustrations on the tarot. And funnily enough, I actually started your reading yesterday evening, but it was too dark. Your cards are already laid. Some of the clarifiers are laid, but not all of them. So I left the spread on the table until this morning when it was lighter and I could record. I don't use my ring light much because it takes up too much energy. So we're going to get started on your reading. The month of September, the situation is about you guys isolating yourself. Now, I've always read the Hermit reversed as somebody who's completely taken themselves out of a situation. In the upright, the Hermit can be whereby you are searching, you're seeking, you're following, especially if there's a card in front of it to show where the lamp is pointing. And it can also be withdrawal. But often I find with the Hermit reversed, this is definite withdrawal, complete and utter endings for me, Hermit reversed. Because usually the Hermit reversed often takes himself out of a situation because he's been greatly hurt. There's a lot of hurt there and there's a lot of kind of resentment sometimes with the Hermit reversed. So I think that you guys are completely isolating yourself, and that's the situation for the month. You guys are actually happy about it because you're showing as being the Three of Cups. So you're in celebration mode. Okay? So I think that you guys are celebrating, and I did a clarifier on why you were showing us the Three of Cups. Could be that there are three people involved in the situation as well that you are isolating yourself from. But it could be, not just you, but a group of people that you're involved with the Three of Cups, celebrating, agreeing. I think with the Wheel of Fortune being you clarify, something better has come along for you. Something better, something far more positive. I think there's been a positive change of events with the Wheel of Fortune. And that's why and also the Wheel of Fortune is something that's unexpected. So it might be that right now you're celebrating because something unexpected come along. But it should be with the Wheel of Fortune that this is something better. And that's why the situation for the month is about you guys withdrawing with the Hermit energy showing here. The reason that everything is happening though is the Nine of Wands. Now, on the Ciro Marchetti version of the Nine of Wands, what you'll see is a gladiator. And the gladiator, you'll notice, has put his helmet down. Now, I've watched a lot of sort of gladiator films, from Ben-Hur to Gladiator with Russell Crowe, and I know that no gladiator is going to put his helmet down if he's in battle. He'll carry on with the helmet on his head and he'll carry on fighting. This is almost like the Nine of Wands for me in the reverse. This is the helmet's off now. You're no longer in fighting mode. There's something you're not fighting for here. And I clarified what that was and asked why is it that Capricorns are no longer fighting. Well, the Temperance energy and the Seven of Wands came up for you with these two energies. Now, the Temperance energy is when you're trying to make amends. You're trying to make something work. And also with Temperance energy showing up, the Temperance energy is when you're trying to, what's the word I'm looking for? When you're trying to, there's a word that I'm looking for, Capricorn, and I can't think of what that word is. But it's where it's not just making amends, it's whereby you're trying to make, you're trying to collaborate or cooperate on something. So this card will show up when you're trying to say, okay, so we're both on two different sides of the spectrum, but surely we can meet in the middle. So this is a card about meeting in the middle, the Temperance energy. This is a card about saying, okay, so we don't agree, but surely we can just come together and try and kind of sort the situation out. So I think for you guys, you've tried to sort out a situation, but I think it's with somebody who doesn't want to know. There's somebody here who's not willing to collaborate with you, because the Seven of Wands, when that card shows up, often it shows that somebody can be quite stubborn. And I think that you are dealing with a very stubborn person. I think that everything you've done with this Temperance energy to work through this situation, to try and get it on a balanced and an even keel, I think it's been rejected. Because the Seven of Wands deals with somebody who's rejecting people, or they're rejecting a situation or a person. And I think that whatever it is that you've tried to kind of collaborate with, with this person on that you tried to kind of make amends with, and you tried to get some balance with this individual. I think with the Seven of Wands, this person's rejected you. So therefore, I think that you guys have kind of given up, and you said, there's no more fighting that I can do. I can't fight for this anymore. And that's why the situation is that you're isolating yourself. And I think that you're happy to do that because something better has come along with the Wheel of Fortune energy showing up here. Now, in the recent past, you guys have experienced the Four of Wands. Great joy, happiness. Socialising is the Four of Wands. There's open opportunities that have come to you. The door is open on the Four of Wands. So I'm seeing opportunities that have come to some of you guys. Celebrations, meeting up with people, socialising, that type of thing. But your challenge is the Five of Swords. Whoever it is that's rejecting what you want to give to them with the Temperance energy, because I see you guys being temperance here, trying to make amends with an individual who seems to be rejecting you. I feel the challenge is with this Five of Swords energy that this person, possibly they could be quite jealous with the Five of Swords energy. Maybe that's why they're refuting everything that you say. Maybe that's why they're not willing to work with you. Maybe they're jealous with the Five of Swords energy. I think it's jealousy with this Five of Swords energy. I think that whoever you're dealing with, Capricorn, is somebody who wants to get the higher ground on you. This is somebody who's not interested in fair play, because the Five of Swords isn't about fair play. And that's why you're isolating yourself. That's why the situation is isolating yourself in the month of September 2018. The most likely outcome from this situation for the month of September 2018 will be the Empress. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is growth, abundance, prosperity. But I feel that with this new life, new beginnings with the Empress energy, and I'm seeing this energy coming in with the Empress energy, because I feel that you've gotten rid. You've just decided there's nothing more that I can do for a particular person here. So what I'm doing is I'm getting rid of anything that's not serving me. And I think because you're getting rid of what's not serving you, Capricorn, you're experiencing growth and abundance in your life finally. Now coming in, you've got a Six of Swords. This is moving from negative energy into positive. Six of Swords energy. Okay, and I'm seeing a move. Whether this is physical trip, physical journeys, or whether this is more mental and emotional with the Six of Swords. I'm seeing you passing from one negative state into the other with the Six of Swords. And again, the influence is coming in of the Knight of Wands. I'm seeing movement, a lot of movement for some of you Capricorn showing this. Some of you guys, it could be a physical move with the Knight of Wands energy. I think that the Seven of Cups is a hope. The Seven of Cups is about opportunities, doors opening. So I think that you're hoping now that you've been able to kind of get rid of, I see as being a fairly negative energy in your life. I think that what you're hoping for, Capricorn, is really saying, well, I'm hoping that now doors will open to me. I'm hoping that opportunities, new opportunities come. And the overall outcome for the month is justice. You guys feeling more balanced. This is where you need to be. Justice card shows up when it says you're getting your justice. Finally, balanced is restored with the justice energy. And I think that balance is being restored with the justice energy. I'm reading the justice energy as more being an emotional feeling on this situation here, because I'm seeing you guys letting go of a very negative energy, and I think it might be somebody who's quite jealous, being that the challenge is the Five of Swords and you guys withdrawing from that completely with the Hermit. Also conflicts with that Five of Swords energy, and also Five of Swords can also show as a narcissist as well. Let's have a look at some of these areas then. So let's have a look at why in the recent past you've experienced the Four of Wands. Why has Capricorn experienced the Four of Wands in the recent past? Right, the Seven of Coins. Okay. So I feel that, the Seven of Coins, you can read it in a couple of ways. Seven of Coins can be waiting, but Seven of Coins can also be reaping. So I think that you guys with this Four of Wands energy, you've experienced, it could be some good news with the Four of Wands energy. It could be a move. Okay, maybe for some of you guys it is a move with this Four of Wands energy in the recent past. Maybe it's because with the Seven of Coins you've got some money in, or you've reaped some form of a reward. But also I think with this Four of Wands energy being that on the Ciro Marchetti we're seeing an open door. I'm seeing an opportunity in the recent past. You've seen a way to move from one sphere into the other, and this is an open door. This is a new chance for you guys to enter into another sphere, being that you've gotten rid of a particular person here, because I feel that you're starting to see the benefits with the Seven of Coins of the seeds that you've been planting. Now, your challenge is this Five of Swords energy. Why is Capricorn's, am I calling you Taurus? I hope I'm not calling you Taurus. Why is Capricorn's challenge the Five of Swords? Why is Capricorn's challenge the Five of Swords? I'm seeing somebody here who is reluctant, somebody who's withdrawn from you. The Four of Swords energy showing there. You got two fours, which is interesting. but these are the worst 4s that you can get. Because the 4 of Cups energy suggests somebody who is either a commitment phobe or somebody who is procrastinating all the time. I'm seeing somebody with the 4 of Swords not making an effort as well. Somebody who's perhaps procrastinating, or somebody who's withdrawn from you, because with the 4 of Cups energy, it suggests that they're a commitment phobe or they're not interested in what you have to offer. So I feel that somebody's not taking action here. It's almost like, and I think that, you know, your challenge with this 5 of Swords energy is that whoever this person is, Capricorn, they're really putting themselves first with that 5 of Swords energy. They're not thinking about you and they're not playing fair with the 5 of Swords energy. I think that this person, I don't so much think it's jealousy now. I think it's more that this person wants to do everything their own way. I think they want everything their own way because they're not putting any effort in with the 4 of Swords energy. Okay, this 4 of Swords suggests somebody who's sleeping. And when you get the 4 of Swords, it's not just about withdrawal. It's also about somebody who's not putting any effort in at all. And I think that you're dealing with somebody who's not putting any effort in because it's almost like they think that it's their divine right, I think, with this 5 of Swords. It's almost like they've put themselves in polar position, and what they want to be is they want to be the initiator. They want to be the person that calls the shots with the 5 of Swords energy. Because the situation is that this person with the 4 of Swords doesn't feel it's necessary to put any effort in because they're really not interested in what you have to offer. And also with the 3 cups on the bottom here, they're probably thinking to themselves, I've got something better here. You know, I can look at what Taurus has to offer me because I think that you are the one that's offering the Ace of Cups, Taurus. Why am I calling you Taurus? Capricorn. It's Capricorn. Sorry. In my head it's Taurus, but I know that it's Capricorn because I shuffled the cards last night and it was definitely a Capricorn reading. Sorry, Capricorn, for calling you Taurus. My apologies. It's a Capricorn reading, okay? It's Capricorn. But I feel, Capricorn, that this person here isn't putting the effort in. 4 of Swords. Because they're uncertain of what they want. 4 of Cups. And that's why your challenge is the 5 of Swords. You're dealing with somebody here with this 5 of Swords energy that actually puts themselves first as well. 5 of Swords deals with people that put themselves first to the detriment of everybody else, causing a great deal of hurt. Also, your challenge is that you are feeling very hurt with the 4 of Swords energy. Sorry, this 5 of Swords energy, Capricorn, because the 5 of Swords also references feeling really, really hurt. Okay? Also, your challenge is that somebody could have cut you out as well. 5 of Swords deals with things of people who sever ties. So you might also be dealing with some of you guys with somebody who severed ties with you. Because 4 of Swords energy showing here. The reason is that they've withdrawn. 4 of Swords. They're not sure what they want. They're not willing to take action because they're uncertain. 4 of Cups energy. There's a certain lack of commitment in this situation. And that's why you're withdrawing for the month. Now, as a result of that, we did have this Hermit in reverse. And I'm going to see exactly why it is that you guys are withdrawing there. So why is the energy for the month, the situation for the month for Capricorn, the Hermit in the reverse? Why is the situation for Capricorn, the Hermit reversed? There you go. The 5 of Coins. I think that you guys have been pushed out in the cold. Or alternatively, you're pushing this person out. You're abandoning this person. Okay, but you can see that the person on the card has a beggar's bowl. So this person needs help with the 5 of Coins energy. But I think that you guys are withdrawing from the situation completely because this person has shut you out. They've completely abandoned you with this 5 of Coins energy. But it's a good thing because from that situation, Capricorn, the most likely outcome for the month is going to be the Empress. And what's the Empress about? What's the Empress about? Why is the most likely outcome going to be the Empress? Well, actually, I think this person's going to come back and offer an apology to you. The most likely outcome will be the Empress. The Empress is a giver. The Empress is kind, supportive and nurturing. And it's because of the Queen of Cups energy. The Queen of Cups energy is somebody who's offering an apology. Can you see how the cup is open? Somebody is offering their heart to you. So I feel the most likely outcome will be that this person's going to come back round for some of you guys with the Empress energy showing here. Because they've got the baby in their hands and they're offering something to you. Okay, and what they're offering is the Queen of Cups energy. And the Queen of Cups energy is also all about nurturing and kindness and an open heart and understanding. So I feel that this person is going to, more than likely, this person's probably going to come back round, I think, with this Empress energy. And with the Queen of Cups energy, they're going to open their heart to you. So I think that this person's going to tell you exactly what it is that's going on. And the root issue is that, with the 9 of Wands energy, you guys have put down that helmet and you said enough. I can't carry on fighting for this, because every time I try and get something going here, every time I try and make amends, every time I try and sort this situation through and get it back into a balanced state, this person seems to push me away. They seem to reject me. But the more than likely outcome from that situation will be the Empress energy, where this person is going to start offering something of themselves because they want to open their heart to you. And I think that what they want to do with this Queen of Cups is share their deepest feelings, share what the reason is for why they've been rejecting you. Okay, so it's almost like as soon as you back away from the situation, Capricorn, this person comes back in, offering the sentiment of the Queen of Cups, offering their love, offering their care, offering their heart, opening their heart up to you. Okay. I just saw another card and I wanted to talk about that with that Queen of Cups energy. However, I feel that you need to, with this Three of Wands energy, be careful of this energy, because even though this person is offering with the Empress energy kindness, support, nurturing, opening their heart to you, telling you, explaining exactly what it is that they've done and why they've done it, I feel that you need to wait. You need to wait to see what their actions are. Anybody can tell you anything, but what will be their actions after? Because you've got a Three of Wands energy here, and Three of Wands is all about waiting for your ships to come in. So you need to wait for them to deliver the cargo to you. They might tell you a lot of words, but you need to see the action with the Three of Wands. Now coming in, you've got a victory. Well, not so much a victory, but the Six of Swords says that you're overcoming obstacles and you're moving forward with the Six of Swords energy, overcoming a turbulent passage. What's this Six of Swords about? Why are they experiencing? Why is Capricorn experiencing the Six of Swords in the immediate future? The Ten of Wands, burdens. Well, burdens are going to come to an end here. You've got the Ten of Wands and the world. The world is the ending of the cycle and the Ten of Wands is the burden. So here we go. You're experiencing with that Six of Swords energy showing here the overcoming of a turbulent period within your life with this individual. And I think it's because burdens, Ten of Wands energy, is being alleviated with the world energy. And what we've got coming in as well is the Knight of Wands. So this could be an arrival of someone with the Knight of Wands, or this could be movement. What's this Knight of Wands about as an influence coming in? What's this Knight of Wands about as an influence coming in for Capricorn? You've got a victory. Six of Wands energy showing here. There's a victory here. Your intuition tells you that you need to walk away, because your intuition tells you that you need to walk away from the situation. So even though the most likely outcome I feel for the month will be this Empress, this person's offering something up to you. It is their heart. They're opening up to you with the Queen of Cups energy, but you need to wait, I think, with this Three of Wands to see exactly what they do. You know, actions speak louder than words. This person will explain something to you, but you need to wait to see exactly what it is that comes in. What are they delivering? What are they bringing to the table? They might tell you, well, I've been difficult because of such and such a reason, but what are they going to be doing to make an amends for it? You know, and you've got this lovely Six of Swords in the immediate future, and the most likely outcome is that. However, and that's the potential outcome. When you get the most likely outcome, it's the potential outcome of the situation that this person will come back and explain why they've done what they've done. But I feel more than likely this is about you guys moving on. Six of Swords energy showing here. Because the burdens that you've been feeling, the Ten of Wands, is what you're going to overcome with the world energy. And I'm seeing movement, change. Okay, and I'm seeing not just movement and change with the Knight of Wands energy, but I'm seeing you guys with this Knight of Wands energy pursuing a new direction. And I'm seeing you pursuing it with enthusiasm and vigour and excitement with this Knight of Wands energy. I'm seeing you guys perhaps travelling with the Knight of Wands energy, going to see family with the Knight of Wands energy, doing something that you've not done before or that you've put on the back burner because of this individual, because the situation is you guys feeling confident. Six of Wands, feeling very, very confident, and that confidence is that you can walk away from the situation, you can completely detach yourself. And your hopes are with the Seven of Cups, and this is, I think, you know, options opening, doors opening up to you. What's the Seven of Cups about? Why is the hopes for Capricorn the Seven of Cups? Well, it's a new beginning with the Ace of Wands energy. Well, I think it's a new beginning with the Ace of Wands energy. Your hopes are that doors are going to open to you. Seven of Cups. Other options will present themselves to you. Because the situation is about the Ace of Wands. all right, and the moon. So I think that because there was deception, the deception card is the moon energy, and the Ace of Wands can be a new passion or a new relationship. So it might be there was a great deal of deception in this energy of the Ace of Wands energy. And what you're saying to yourself, well, I'm hoping after this time that I've had with this particular person that new options are going to open up to me. Because with the Ace of Wands energy, there was this new passion. There was this excitement, but it was all an illusion with the moon energy. So I'm hoping now that there'll be some firm opportunities that now start opening themselves up to me. The overall outcome for the month is justice. You guys finally accepting and closing the door on this situation. I'm going to see why the overall outcome is justice. Well, you have the Five of Wands here. And you've got the Knight of Coins moving into that energy. And it's interesting because I don't really like both energies together in a way, Capricorn. I'm not very keen on them together because the Five of Wands is about disputes and difficulties and rivalry. But the Knight of Coins moving into that is somebody who is... I think the situation is that somebody was very slow. The Knight of Coins is all about slowness. Being very slow, and knights usually come in when they need to save the day, but the Knight of Coins was very cautious about moving into this situation to try and dispel it. So I think that you guys have accepted, and I think that with this justice energy and the overall outcome is really saying here, and the Knight, you know, if we had the Knight of Swords moving into that Knight of Wands energy, it would move it into the Five of Wands energy, it would move in at such a speed it would just cut through all of that problem. If you had a Knight of Cups facing another Five of Wands, it would pour water on that heat to dispel the argument or the problem. But you've got a Knight of Coins. And coins and wands for me don't really work because they're one's fire and one is earth, okay? And both cancel each other out, okay? So what I'm seeing here with the Knight of Coins is that there was conflict with the Five of Wands energy. But I think that somebody was very, very slow moving to try and dispel that conflict. And that's why you've got justice in the overall outcome. I think there's acceptance here. There is acceptance because what you've got here in the immediate future, Capricorn, is you guys finally seeing the light with the Six of Swords energy. Finally moving from darkness into light. Finally moving from a negative area of your life into something more positive. Six of Swords moving on because this burden is being lifted with the world energy. It is the ending of the cycle of this burden that you've been feeling around this person. And from that, the overall outcome will be acceptance with the justice energy. Acceptance and balance being restored with justice. Because this fight, this dispute energy with the Five of Wands energy showing here. Well, I think that this other person was very slow to move in with that Knight of Coins energy. I'm trying to kind of eradicate this energy. And as I say, I don't believe that coins and wands really work together for me. Okay, because I look at the elemental dignitaries as well. What are the elements? Do the elements work together? Some say wands and cups don't work because it's water and fire. They do work sometimes. If you get things like Ten of Wands and the Knight of Cups, or Ten of Wands and the Queen of Cups, the water is going to pour on the fire. It's going to dispel. It's going to get rid of all that heat. But if you get a coin, a material object, for example, and you put it in a fire, it's going to actually blow up, okay? So when I look at the elements of both cards, this Knight of Coins rushing towards or moving towards the Five of Wands, it's going to cause even more of a flame. I think it's going to cause even more of a big, big explosion because, you know, the coin is material. If you put clothing on fire, it's going to burn. If you put fire on earth, it's going to burn, I think. I'm not a scientist or anything. But any type of material object you put on a fire, it's going to burn. So maybe this person's very cautious with the Knight of Coins energy about getting burned, which is why they move very slowly. Okay? But also if I look at the elements here, it doesn't work well for me, this Knight of Coins going into the Five of Wands energy. Also, the Knight of Coins is also about desire. So when you get a Knight of Coins energy, this person is very much in touch with what things that they're attracted to. So this is why the Knight of Coins is very much seen as a card about what you desire in the external world. And it might be with the Knight of Coins energy moving into the Five of Wands, what they actually desired with that Knight of Coins energy was argument, was conflict, for example. That could be another thing that we look at here, which is why you're accepting with the Justice card that this situation is over. Because the elements don't work together. It's either that it's going to be an explosive energy in the end, I think, coming in. Even though more than likely this person, I mean, we look at three areas here, we can say, right, Okay, so the most likely outcome from this would be that this person with the Empress energy is going to come to you, nurture you, care for you, open their heart with this Queen of Cups energy, but you need to wait to see what they're bringing to the table. Words are cheap. They can say anything they like to you, and really the Queen of Cups is all about speech. It's all about showing that you care, but will they deliver the cargo? You know, you have to wait and see whether they're going to bring the goods in. So they might say a lot to you. They might say, well, this happened because of this. I'm opening my heart to you with the Queen of Cups energy. But you need to wait to see what they're bringing to the table with the Three of Wands energy. Okay? And that's the most likely outcome. But the overall outcome from that would be that you need to accept with the Justice energy that all this person is going to bring with the Knight of Coins is confusion and problems. All they're going to do, because pentacles are oil, for example, okay, because it's earth. So you pour oil on fire, it's going to explode. So all this person's going to bring is more problems, more explosive issues into the relationship. Again, the immediate future. What we've got, you guys moving forward, moving on, because pressures are being alleviated. And from that energy, you guys are accepting with the Justice energy. Finally accepting and understanding with Justice energy again that this person with the Knight of Coins energy is either too cautious to get involved in trying to, you know, dissolve the rabble between you and them, the conflict, or with this Knight of Coin energy that they're bringing is something that's going to kind of build this energy up here. And again, from the influences coming in to the overall outcome, you guys moving on, exiting the situation with the Knight of Wands energy in search of something better, because you understand and you're confident enough with the Six of Wands energy that you need to walk away, and therefore the overall outcome from that again leads back to understanding and acceptance that all this person is going to bring. This person either desires with the Knight of Coins energy problems, disputes. You know, they live for drama, for example. Five of Wands is all about drama, and the Knight of Coins can be what somebody brings. So all this person may bring with them, the Knight of Coins energy, is nothing more than drama. Or this person brings with them the energy of earth, the energy of oil, the energy of clothing. And you put any one of those substances onto fire and it's going to explode. So you know that this is something that you really can't get yourself involved with. And that's why the situation for the month is you guys withdrawing from a person. And I think actually this is you blocking this person out, abandoning this individual. You're saying go on your own way, because I have tried and tried and tried with you and I can't try anymore, because every time I try and make amends and every time I try and get balance back into this relationship, you rebuke me, you reject me. Okay, you do reject me every single time, because my challenge with you is you put yourself first. Five of Swords energy, you put yourself first, because you make no effort. You make no effort. And every time I suggest something, every time I give you something, every time I give you a gift, you ignore it. You ignore it. You're always procrastinating. So what are you bringing to me? You're actually bringing nothing to the table. This is a really, really good reading, Capricorn, an exceptional reading. And it really does show for me an evolvement of mind, an evolvement of spirit. Because this is not about... And this is what I like. I like when people, and what I really like about this reading, especially Capricorn, is that you guys can see the wood for the trees. That's what I really, really, really like about this reading. I like that you guys see the wood for the trees. I like that you guys no longer say, you know, some people, no matter what the situation is, family, friendships, love, whatever it is for you, some people when they're involved with either a narcissist or people who don't care, or people who don't have enough love for others, after they choose to stay in that energy. But this shows Capricorn standing in its energy of confidence. And more than anything, it shows that you value who you are. And also, it shows a very clear perception that you have of who this person is. A very clear perception. And I think that when you see a situation clearly, you can remove yourself from it. And that's what you guys are doing in the month of September. It's an exceptional reading. And I wish you the best of luck. And I hope that if this resonates with any of you guys, you carry on staying on that path, because I think it's going to really serve you well. Alright, that's your reading for September. Check out how your ex feels about your reading if it relates to you. And I'd like to say thanks for joining me on the channel. And I'll speak to you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.